The other big story tonight is in Virginia Beach. A 16-year-old girl collapsed at the finish line of the Shamrock Half-Marathon. Medics immediately rushed to help and they tried to resuscitate the teen, but she later died at the hospital. 10 News 5's Jason Marks spoke to a runner who saw the young woman fall.
And Ann, this has been devastating for all of today's runners and, of course, anyone who knew the 16-year-old. Now, 10 on your side has learned she is Cameron Gallagher. She's from Richmond. There's been an outpouring of sadness for her on social media. There was also a service dedicated to her at a Richmond church, a service remembering a young lady who died doing what she loved.
It's upsetting because you never want to see anybody end a race that way.
Thousands of runners crossed the finish line this weekend at the Virginia Beach oceanfront.
Heather, Marie.
But it was one runner at this year's Shamrock Half-Marathon who Kelly Godovich won't forget.
It was about the last mile or so that I was behind her.
Godovich was just a little behind the 16-year-old runner, headed towards the end of the 13.1-mile race.
But as soon as I crossed the finish line, she was down on the ground, appeared to be unconscious, and the race officials were tending to her.
Organizers with the Shamrock tell us the teenager collapsed as soon as she crossed the line.
I just wanted to clear the area. I mean, I knew that they needed to get her out of that area. It was backlogging people coming across the finish line, which was going to cause more danger, so I just scooted around as quickly as possible.
Crews worked to save the girl's life. Godovich then remembers seeing the girl one last time.
People were yelling, you know, clear, make a hole, and they were just literally running with her, and she appeared to still be unconscious on the stretcher.
Cameron Gallagher from Richmond was rushed to the hospital but died a short time later. It was an ending no one could envision.
Especially, you know, a young girl like that who has her whole life in front of her, and I feel so bad for her family.
Virginia Beach EMS said it had 80 crew members scattered along the course just in case an emergency.
You're never alone on a course. There's always somebody monitoring the racers.
Just like everyone else, Godovich now wonders what went wrong, what caused tragedy to strike.
For anyone to pass away doing an event that in a sport that they love to do, obviously, but at such a young age too, it's just overwhelming.
We reached out tonight to Gallagher's family. Understandably, they're too upset to talk about it. Officials are now working to figure out what caused her death. In the newsroom, Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
And tonight, some of you have shared your thoughts on our Facebook page. Diana writes, "This is terrible. Prayers to the family. My heart aches." Sue's kind words, "Keeping her and her family in my prayers. My heart is breaking for them." And Lori said, "So sad. May she rest in peace and may her family find the strength to carry on." As the mom of a 16-year-old, this sends chills down my spine.